Most popular lead generation methods are becoming worse and worse. Hundreds of invalid email addresses, unqualified leads, and emails of people who don't even work for a company anymore. That's why you see more and more people posting on social media, attracting hot leads on autopilot without slaving away. Smartest people stopped chasing leads themselves and now have qualified leads run to them by using something called lead magnets. And you may think you need to become a social media personality for lead magnets to work, spending hours creating content and valuable freebies, but no. I myself generated hundreds of hot leads by spending less than 10 minutes a day. And I'll show you how to do everything so you could just copy me, start booking appointments and signing clients. There are hundreds of different types of lead magnets, and you may think that you need to have audio recording devices, film content like this, have a studio camera, looms to make those lead magnets. But no, you don't need anything like that. All you need is a Google Doc like this and a Google spreadsheet. That's all you need to create a lead magnet. If you want the extra stuff, I'll talk about it later, but it's not necessary. All you need literally is a Google Doc and a spreadsheet to create useful lead magnets that will go viral and generate hundreds of leads. So now let me talk about what kind of lead magnets you can actually create. So first, we have checklists. This is one of the easiest things to create, and it's super useful because both newbies need checklists and also the professionals also need checklists, because all of us can forget things. So having a checklist is super useful. You can make any checklist. For example, email sending a checklist. I have an example here. Offer checklist, right? I made a video recently about how to write offers. So I quickly made this checklist just so you could write your offer and check whenever something is right or not. Right? Whenever you write the result, you just check it. Whenever you add the vehicle, you check it. Any process that has a few steps can become a checklist, right? And it's super simple, like the one I made here, right? I just showed you. All you need to do is come here, you type what you need to do. For example, to send out an email, you need to write copy, write follow up, and then add I don't know, leads, right? And then what you do is just insert checkbox. That's it. Just share the link, people come, make a copy, they do this, that's it. Checklist done, and they can use it whenever they want, right? Simple as that. That's a checklist done. It literally takes just a few minutes, right? If you have a personal one you use for yourself, for a process that's annoying that you often have to do, right? Like creating a new sequence, just do that. That's it. Another thing is templates. So for example, you could share templates that you use to send emails, like an email template, right? Or anything. This is a huge one, an example, but you can make anything that follows a structure. Email follows a structure, right? A message follows a structure. Business has some type of a structure, right? So for example, here I have a email copy structure. So you could also have a template for that. Like first you need to write a subject line, then the email itself, and the email structure is an icebreaker, an offer, a CTA, and that's it. And then the follow-ups, right? So you just make that also in Google Doc, simple as that, like email structure, hello, like first name, right? Just a greeting, then personalization line, right? Offer, guarantee, or evidence, and CTA. That's it. Like this is a structure, and you could be saying like, I'll tell you how to actually share these, what to say in the post, but that's it. That's email structure. Of course, you can have hundreds of different email structures. Just make a structure like a template for anything, whatever your niche is, like an AI tool structure or whatever you have, right? Simple as that. You write a doc, you share it, and that's your lead magnet. Another thing, case studies. Just sharing case studies, simple case studies that your clients film for you, or screenshots where they say, oh, this is an amazing tool you have, I love your services, whatever, right? Just case studies, just share them on social media. You have them on your website. Just take the same videos, post them on social media. Some people will see that, they will get interested, they will message you. That's it, simple as that. It literally can take like 2 minutes to just download from your website or download whenever your client sent it to you, and just upload it to social media. That's it. And then after that, you have social case studies. So this is where you kind of write an analysis of how someone in your niche went successful. So for example, I could write around how Apple markets their products, right? Opera browser, I did one case study like that, how they do their marketing. And people are interested into that, who could use your services. For example, I was in marketing, I'm still am, right? So I wrote how a big company generates millions of views on TikTok, and I write a thorough guide on that. Of course, it takes a little bit knowledge, a little bit more time to write one, but I also did it in a doc, simple as that. Just analyze the content they're posting, why it works, how to do that, and simple as that. I just posted that. People already know the leader in the niche, right? The Opera, the browser, it's popular, so I'm piggyback writing on their fame. People are interested how it works, how can they replicate it. So they come there, they see I share all the knowledge, and I can sell the implementation, right? And if people are interested, they reach out to me. Then we discuss the budget, whatever, right? Then you can also create lead magnets as info. So for example, if cold email, Google announced some news restrictions on cold email, I could share about that, be the first one, and you'll get a lot of people interested. Any updates in the niche, leaders in the niche, new releases of tools, tools I'll talk about it in a bit, but anything like that, just something new. Like if you stay on top, all the updates in the niche, maybe see the Reddit threads, community, see what people are talking about, just make a little post about that and share with people, and you'll get a lot of interactions, a lot of people messaging you interested about that. And if, I don't know, Gmail restrictions affect them, you can help them out somehow as well and sell something. Then, like I said, we have tools, right? Tools and resources. So sharing this is also super valuable. I'll show you how to share them, but you can scrape a lot of tools from Product Hunt, right? Another directories, maybe some, like for video editors usually do this, they just package a lot of useful resources like sound effects, whatever, into one place, and everyone just is hungry for them, right? So if you could share something like that, email templates, right? If you're in the email sending tools, AI tools, just search new ones, especially on Product Hunt. You get releases every day, so you could find new useful tools and just post about them almost every day actually. So you have posts in 5 minutes. You go to Product Hunt, let's just do that with me. You go to Product Hunt, you see first hours of the day, top products launching today, boost performance, automated text, create viral videos in one click. I could probably use it for outreach, personalized outreach, create a cheat sheet, right? Good stuff as well. You can use that as for your own lead magnet creation, database, something, and you just scrape tools. You could probably even write just cold email, right? You get a bunch of tools, you share them. Resources, people are already selling resources here. So if you do it for free as a lead magnet, you'll get bunch of leads, right? So lots of tools here, like pages and pages, and you can just talk about them. Like, oh, I found this new tool, it sells that pain point, that pay point. I'll talk about how to post in a bit, but yeah. And the resources, I don't know, like spin text generators, how to do spin text, like courses, little courses from other people that are free. Just put them in one place, and that's already a lead magnet. Another thing, guides as well, how to do something, replicate your case studies, right? If you're doing great, if you're sharing case studies, you could say like, here's how I made 10K per month with drop shipping, and a little guide of sharing what products you sold, how you did that, how you ran the Facebook ads and stuff like that, how I generated 10% reply rate. I used Salesforge, I used Mailforge to generate mailboxes, how to send 1,000 emails a day, how many mailboxes you need, how many domains, how to automate the sending, all of that good stuff. You just write a Google Doc. Again, you don't need anything fancy. You don't need to put your face in there. That's it. You write a guide and just share it. People are interested, right? There's videos, thousands of videos online on how to send 1,000 emails a day. Just watch them, learn from them if you don't know how, and turn that into like a Google Doc and share it. You could do that as well, you know. Now, let me talk about how to actually write posts for social media so you could actually share them and get a lot of people interested so they actually comment. Because if you just go there and blast like, hey, I have a lead magnet to comment something, you know, it's not gonna work. So I have some lists of great and winning lead magnets. If you want that, just comment magnet and I'll share this whole Google Doc with you, so you'll be able to look through it, right? Have it for yourself, maybe make checklists, and you'll be able to view these as well, these great examples. I'll probably add like more my own as well, because I post a lot on Facebook groups. I get 50 hundreds of comments, right? So now let me show you how to actually write those posts so you could get hundreds of leads commenting, engaging, and actually getting those leads. Because if you just make a lead magnet and post it there and say, here's my lead magnet, take it, comment something, you will not get any comments, right? Your post still has to be engaging. So I'll show you different formulas for different posts. So for example, if you have a checklist, you could say something like a claim, right? So if you're writing about cold email checklist like settings, cold email has hundreds hundreds of different settings. Then you say, but, like a little bit storytelling, but it's hard to remember which settings are important, right? You have open array tracking, you have multi-thread sequences, language sequences, multi-threading, plain text only, you know? That's why it could be useful. Of course, this is an example. Then you say, that's why I made a checklist. And what is the checklist about? Including the most important settings for the best deliverability. And then you add a simple CTA with the comment a keyword, and I'll get you that and that and that. So comment list and I'll share it with you. So basically, you're gonna be sharing a useful checklist that people could use every time they're writing and making an email sequence, so they have the best deliverability. Here, desire as well, right? For the best deliverability, because everyone wants the best deliverability, right? So you're just doing that, and that's it. This is your post. Of course, you include some type of image, maybe just a screenshot of the blur checklist, and that's it. That's done. Like, for example, now for templates as well. Let me write one for templates. You have a desire as well. Like, for example, you could say you made a template about cold email script, right? What you would say is just, I generated 10% reply rate with this cold email script, right? You then make it actionable so people could take action right away and get the results, so they would be inclined to actually take the magnet and comment for it. So you could say like, and I'll share the exact template so you could just copy it for yourself and enjoy insane reply rate. Just comment template and I'll share it with you. That's it. That's another post, right? You could also just take a screenshot of the template, blur it, post image because images perform better, and that's it. Another formula. I'm skipping the case studies because you don't really need to write there a lot. You just name drop your client. The video speaks for itself, the case study video, right? Or the text message the client sent to you, and that's it. But for social case studies, you want to again piggyback, like I said, on the fame of whoever you wrote the social case study about. So for example, if I wrote about the opera, the marketing, you share a desired outcome they received. So for example, Opera got 10 million views on TikTok last month with this simple strategy. So here's this desire. You want 10 million views. You're name dropping opera, which everyone knows in your niche, right? So you're using their fame. People are interested. How the hell did they get 10 million views? With a simple strategy, right? So you're not revealing what the strategy is. It raises curiosity because people are interested, right? And then you objection handle because people right away have objections. So you could say like, and it doesn't require a whole marketing team or something, you know, like just handle the objections. Like, oh, people could right away think opera has millions of dollars, millions of budgets, so they get this many views. But you of course need to handle those objections because ordinary people don't have millions of dollars and big marketing teams, right? So it doesn't require a whole marketing team or thousands of dollars a month. If you want to learn the strategy, just comment opera, you know, and that's it. That's another post. You maybe add the logo, something made in Canva, you know, it takes literally 2 minutes to add the logo, some background. That's it if needed. Or again, just blur the screenshot. Like click Windows Shift S, take a screenshot, right? That's it. That's done. That's your image for the post. You could just maybe do this and that's it, right? Now for news, if you're sharing news, information, here's another type of post you could have following this framework: news, pain point, curiosity gap, and CTA. So it would be like, Gmail announced the death of cold email. You know, they made some news. And if you don't act quickly, you'll end up in the spam folder. You know, it's a pain point. No one wants to end up in the spam folder, right? So simple as that. You just say, okay, Gmail announced the news, right? The death of cold email, you know, some restrictions. And if you don't act quickly, you'll end up in the spam folder. That's a pain point. If you want to do curiosity gap, you can just talk about like, and here's what they did exactly and how to go around it. And then a CTA, again, comment Gmail and I'll share a workaround I found. Simple as that. That's done. Again, another post written in like a few seconds, you know. Another one, we have tools, right? For tools, you can mention a pain point. Again, the but, why, and solution, CTA. So for example, pain point. What pain point does that tool that you're going to be sharing solve? So for example, personal cold emails take hours to write, but they're super useful, but they generate insane reply rates. That's why I found a tool that automates personal email generation at scale. You know, that would be Salesforge. So that's the solution. That's why I found a solution, right? And then another CTA comment. Usually what I do is, for example, I name drop the tool so people would actually go search it. More people do. But if you want more engagement and leads, actually you shouldn't name drop the tool. So I would say comment tool and I'll share it with you. That's it, done. Another post. If you're sharing, what do we have? Guides, right? Again, desire. I made 10K last month by drop shipping plushies. And no, I did not spend 9,000 on Facebook ads. You know, you're handling the objection right away because drop shipping, the profit margins are low. First, you share something desired that everyone wants, you know, making 10K a month, good thing, right? Everyone wants to do that. So, and then you objection handle. It's not going to take you thousands of dollars, you know, the profit margins aren't 1%. If you want to know how, comment DS, drop shipping, right? And you could share like organic TikTok marketing strategy, whatever. And that's it. It takes literal seconds to write the post, minutes to make the lead magnet itself, and I'll share now to how to supercharge it, right? And that's it. You have the examples here if you want to look at them. Like I said, I'll post more, just comment list and I'll share the I'm using a lead magnet. Well, I'm not collecting any leads, but I'll share this with you. And yeah, how to supercharge it, and what I have here, again, important thing. So you can supercharge it with Gumroad, right? Gumroad helps you collect email addresses for files. You just upload a file, people go there, they add their email address, and in return they can even pay you, but they also get the file, you know. So a Google Doc, you just export it, file, download, you know, and upload it there. And same with Google Sheets, right? Phantom Buster, it will help you automate DMs. So whenever someone writes a keyword, that's why you need to write the keywords, it will automate the sending. So for example, if you post lead magnet and someone comments, you know, bubble, right? You will automatically message them and send them whatever the lead magnet, it's the link or the file, whatever. And then what I have here is reusing content. The beautiful thing is that you don't need to make lead magnets every day. You can make like, I don't know, 2 of each and just randomize, post them throughout the month. You post a checklist, case study, template, then another checklist after the next week, right? Next month, you just repeat the ones that worked very well. I mean, new people will come. You don't need the same people. You will see, of course, see the same people, but new people will come. If it went viral once, you can repost it and that's it. Reuse the same things. Like if maybe this structure of the post did not work, claim but why desire CTA, you use this one. You make a post with the same lead magnet. That's it. Just use this type of post, you know, different type of image, and that's it. So yeah, subscribe, comment, and peace.